It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old montage, old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Boston, they can secure their spot in the postseason with a victory here.
And they've split that season series so far, one game apiece, and this is their last game against them. So a little added incentive to try to win the season series.
I don't know what's going to happen in this one. They seesawed back and forth in the first two meetings, but I can predict this. We're going to have a good game on our hands. Count on it.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Amir Johnson is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Sullinger in at the center, filling out the middle. That's good. Vogt's got his team on the board to start the game for the Warriors.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now here's Thomas. He had 22 points in the win against the Warriors in Oakland. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And really a fantastic season for Sullinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
Sullinger did continue to improve last year, Clark, but you can't ignore that he had to miss time once again.
Yeah, and you hope that he'll be able to stay healthy for a full year at some point. When he's on the floor, he's a hard matchup for just about every team in the league.
Now here's Curry. 29 points for him last game against Boston.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Dishes to Barnes. Thomas against Curry. Fires for three. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
On defense, Golden State, they couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Sullinger with the bucket.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Thomas passes to Sullinger. Now the feed to Crowder. Passes it to Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. With both a win and a loss against this team this season, Coach told me that the one key he wants his team to keep in mind is to play loose on the offensive end. He said in our loss, we were much too static, and we overthought everything on the offensive end each trip down. I just want them to play a little bit more free. Let's see if the extra freedom is the key to their success, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
Yeah, they are out to put up a big number today, and I think they can do it.
Well, that certainly seems to be the goal. I mean, it could be a shootout if their plans come to fruition.
Thomas dishes to Sullinger. He kicks it to Crowder. Sullinger, the screen. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors trailing. Curry kicks to Green. No good with the triple. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Golden State.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Now here's Curry. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Puts up a 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 8. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
So the Celtics call timeout, they're first.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Spates. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Kept alive. Here's Jerebko. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Barbosa's shot is off. Boston trailing. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Here's Jerebko. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the basket good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green feeds to Spates. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Green, the screen. It's Rush outside. Rebound by Olynyk.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here is Livingston. On its way from Barbosa for 2. A nice first quarter of play we've seen. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years. And
almost like a soccer app.
A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it for Canada.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Rush out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Spates in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. 4 on the clock. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Boston. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Crowder's checked in. And so it's Boston with it. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Bradley's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Barnes kicks to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And he gets it to go.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Sullinger against Bogut. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Jared Sullinger. 6 points for Evan Turner.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Turner against Curry. Thompson left side. And here's Barnes for 3. That's good. Barnes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Turner against Thompson. Johnson the screen. Bradley, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
They get it back. Out to the right wing. Curry outside. And the Warriors get it back. Back to Bogut. This one for 3. Another miss by Curry.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Outside Turner. Shot is no good. Nice D from Bogut.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best 2-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
There's the screen. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Will it go? And he drops that one in. Thomas got his second bucket.
You can't